Since the coronavirus started already, I want to show you what I usually eat at lunch and how to do it. I'm gonna make pasta con il tonno, which means pasta with tuna. We're gonna need some tomato and tuna, some salt, some basil, and some spices that I'll show you which one. And of course, pasta. Depends on what kind of pasta you would like it with, so I'll just show you step by step what to do. We have the bawang, or you could call it garlic, and then we have onion, but you don't have to use it all. It depends on how many people are gonna eat. If it's more than 4, then you can use the whole onion. If it's less than 4, you can use just half. The other half, keep it. Make sure you wash everything. Make sure that you don't chop it on really small sizes, because when you're gonna mix it with the tuna, you wanna taste it. You wanna have a slice on your mouth. As the first step, you're gonna need to turn on the pan. We're gonna put it to stir fry. It has to be extra virgin oil, because the extra virgin oil has a kind of texture. It makes the food, let's just say, more tasty. Again, we're gonna use the onions first. Make sure you guys cook the onions in a really slow way. I'm putting it in 80 degrees. Cook them up to when they're color gold. You can see already that they're kind of goldish. They're not as white anymore. Insert your garlic. We'll work on the tuna and the tomato. The preserved oil, we have to remove it because we do not need it. This has to be a fast process. You can see already onions and garlic are getting really goldish and kind of the perfect goldish that we want, with the kind of grilled one. So you don't have enough time, you can just turn it off so you make sure that it doesn't burn. After you remove the tuna, you can use either 1 or 2 tomato. Make sure that you wash them. We have to cut them in really small chunks. Them together with the tuna and put the sauce. This is the sauce that I use, Napolitana pasta sauce con todina. What you want to do right now is to turn this on, put in stir fry, put it on 80 again. Remember, you have to cook the tuna and the sauce for 10 minutes. If you see that the tuna absorbed all the tomato and there's no more sauce left for the pasta, you would add more. $10 minutes. We can add some rosemary, which in Italy you can call rosmarino, which is really a better way how to call it. And you're gonna add basil leaves. Sure, you want to add a lot of basil so you can accent the flavor of the tuna too. And then you can use the black pepper. Remember, you don't have to use it as much as I am. It depends on your taste. Just make sure that you cook the tomato sauce for 10 minutes. That's the perfect timing for having the tomato sauce ready. Meanwhile, then we're gonna start. If you wonder what is this is basil. You can get this in any grocery store. Make sure to wash it first. If you're hungry, you don't know what to do, just eat some fruit salad, just like this. After a little break, cut the plant first to remove it from the radici. I don't know how you say that in English. You gotta cut the basil in really small pieces. basically the basil, why am I doing it for last? It's because the basil takes really fast to cook and you don't want them really soggy. Why am I making it so small? Basically so that the flavor of the basil will take effect right away with the other food on the pan. We'll put this. It's the basil. Just like an Italian would do. Some salt in your hand. And just a bit. Take the salt. See? Put it in your fingers and then... Mamma mia. Okay, once it's ready, turn it off. Your question could be, how much pasta do I need to put in the pan for 2 people, or for 3 people, or for 4 people? Basically, you just take a plate and just put it on the plate. This might look not enough, but you gotta understand that pasta gets bigger and thicker. So this is the amount of pasta that you would need for 1 person. But there's another way. Put your hands together. If your hand is full, this is 1 person. You know, you're hungry as much as me. This plate just for me. So I'm gonna put everything that I had. Stay hydrated because of coronavirus. Now it's boiling. Yum! And after having lunch, it's siesta time! And of course, I make sure I read. I have deep thoughts throughout the day. Of course, I work out.
What's hindi to work? Ba yan?
I clean, of course, because I'm a good boy. And now it's cleaning time. Of course, wash my face. That's why you gotta clean your face all the time. Toothbrush my beautiful white teeth. And put some cream from Faces and Curves. And for end, some Netflix. Okay, I had enough. I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye.